Hey y'all, this is darkoj. I'm flying in for a solo queue match in the new 6v6 Iron Banner control. I'm running a top tree Arc Strider with a Criminal's Dagger, a Rattler, and a Gnora's Axe slug shotgun. I have the Dragon's Shadow chest piece on for my exotic piece. I'm paired up with a team of two and the rest with randoms, and we're going against two 3-man stacks. So I'm pretty excited to play this. I like some stiff competition. The 6v6 Iron Banner control is extremely fun. This is some of the best game that I've had on Destiny 2. Although I'm a big time fan of the game in general, this is a great improvement. I like to see more from Bungie for it. We're flying in on Legion's Gulch. Currently, I'm trying to focus on working as a team. Oftentimes, I lose focus in the middle of a control match. I begin to start playing Clash. I don't push with teammates, put myself in poor positions. So I'm going to do my best to be able to maximize our efficiency as a team, particularly against this stack of threes. So I'm pushing forward, no one's with me, so I hang back, I start getting a peek. I could be positioning my reticle in a better position to get a clip on someone that dashes past, just like that Guardian, but I don't. He gets past me. I start moving forward. I've got red on both the right and the left. I decide to go to the left because I've got some backup there, whereas the right would have left me solo. We get him easily enough. I get a peek into Hotel. I see two of them. They easily start putting damage on me, so I turn back. Power's about to spawn, but our friend's already on it, so I'm going to let him have it. I want to push towards C. C and A are my preferred points to hold, but as I push out, I realize that there's a bit too much strong red, so I fall back. I'm moving back into apartments. I'm seeing what I can see, and this hunter lands one shot on me. He gets a second shot, whereas I'm not landing any, and he puts the third. I smarten up, figure out that that's not an engagement, that I'm going to win. I fall back, he tosses the smoke. Someone else seems like pushing in, so I toss the arc bolt, though it is a bit short, so it doesn't touch him. I get tagged at some smoke, but the Rattler and the melee is enough to do the deal. I go ahead and dodge out, recharges the melee. I'm pushing out towards this guy, clean him up with Rattler, reload, and activate Kill Clip. He goes down entirely by the Kill Clip activated Rattler. It does some great work up close. It's extremely powerful. Even with Kill Clip inactive, it still works well, but it does have some lower aim assist, it seems, and it's got some steep damage fall off. So this guy's out solo. He's got a lot of teammates. In hindsight, pushing laterally to the right with a Magnum would have allowed me to land shots at him, whereas with that, he was able to quickly grab that power and make its way into safety. He's got a sword, and with it, he's definitely got the opportunity to get some kills in this close quarters, but nevertheless, I see blue, and I want to push as a team. I'm seeing these guys. I clear off one, I reload, I've got Kill Clip active, and I'm ready to get another. Unfortunately, I don't get it, because a few other Guardians dash in, I hear the sword swiping, and I put myself in a bad position. I could have recalculated the situation before it got to this point and evaded it, but I didn't. I tried a little dodge right there, wasn't enough to break the lines of sight, and they cleared me up from the multiple angles that they had. As you see, they've got lots of hunters on C. They reclaimed it from us. Power's popping, but our buddy here, he ends up going and snatching it up. He's got rockets in hand. I'm on A. I want to figure out what's going on. I see a touch of red, so I start moving towards it. I don't look to my left, strangely enough, but he does reposition that, so that helps me out. This hand cannon archetype does some great work if you're able to land the crits. He goes down fairly easily with a bit of help with my teammate here. Again, I'm peeking into a hotel from apartments. I'm moving forward, and I do a little sloppy jump. They could have easily been in position to start tagging me right there, but they're not. I see that I'm lucky, so I fall back. I try to regroup. One of our teammates went down. I see the X on the screen. I've got some more blue near me, so I'm ready to go ahead and make another advancement. I see some guys spawning across that way. That's an unwinnable engagement, so I go ahead and reposition. One guy starts going in. I'm able to land a couple shots in the Magnum. As soon as I start missing and he closes the ground, I switch to the Rattler. It will do the work up close. I've got Kill Clip active. I'm ready to make it happen, but it was a smoke that had fooled me. There's quite a few smokes tossed in there from these hunters, and they do a great job of tricking me time and time again through this game. So I see some more red, I'm ready for the kill, Rattler's in hand, dodge, melee, ready to make it work, but Maximus here has the sword. He runs around with this a lot, and he gets himself some good kills with it. He begins to cap A, uncontested, and so I begin to spawn, and with a buddy on B, we're going to fly over this portal, at least we're expecting to, but we get a visit from Tyrant. I'm able to pull out the Rattler, avoid the rock, and put him down. I'm going to go ahead and regen and push with this teammate. We're going back to C. Again, I do like to hold C and A. Stick down this hunter, moving forward. It's me and him, ready to make the push. They've got two on their side, but we're feeling confident. Unfortunately, my buddy goes down. I don't realize it, and I don't go ahead and fall back when I should have. The hunter that I just squared up again had himself some decent side-to-side strafes, and that worked out well for him. Spawning on A, lots of density right here. It's a pretty even match. You've got a zone advantage. I'm feeling like we can make this work. I start pushing forward. I see their power. I know they're going to be over here. I'm not ready to push fully, but I want to see what's going on. Though I am a little sloppy. I was exposed. I could have been tagged. Even dashing back across the bridge, it would have been more choice to dodge across as opposed to just run across. Would have minimized how much time I could have been shot. Either way, I toss an arc bolt. I'm not feeling confident pushing in, even though we just had one of our sentinels run in to make a play. I heard the shadow shots going off, and it didn't feel like a solid bet. Nevertheless, I'm still here. I see the shadow shot active. I come in. I've got this room. I've got cover in the middle. I've got a portal to my left. I know I can make it work. I got a lucky shot with him being invis. He was already weak, so the crit did the work. Rattlers in hand, put some fresh rounds in it. Pirates hopping in and put them down with it. Kill clips activated. I'm ready to hunt some more. When kill clips going on any of my weapons, I really do like to make the kill. But I realize that we're playing control. I see that the point needed to be capped, so I turn back around and help my buddy out do it. I had another teammate close to power, so I'm going to go ahead and let them snatch it up. I'm just hanging back, ready to move parallel with my team. Pirate strafes back in and almost gets done with the triple tap. Coming back on the backside as I'm not really to push out there with the multiple red. Want to make a play here in the alley? I pre-dodge to boost my abilities with the Dragon's Crest. It really helps with hand cannons. It really helps you ADS and reload them a lot more quickly. Also allows you to boost your strafe speed. So at this point, I see lots of red. I've got the super, and unfortunately, I failed to check the feed to see how many supers they had, and they had quite a lot. I pushed without team. I pushed when they had supers. It was just a bad play because without my team to help give some covering fire, I'm going to get all the direct hits from their team. They easily do the job, and again, you'll see the smoke inside that apartment room easily did me in. A power's popping, and I want to have it, but I'm seeing multiple red, so I'll go ahead and fall back. I see that we've got some positions on A. I'm still hanging close to C. I'm ready to push where we can do the deal, but I'm getting tagged on the shins. Try to get a peek right here, but another Guardian comes up. Toss the arc to keep him at bay. Might give myself an opportunity to regen. I see we've got some of our own teammates rushing in. I get the lucky kill on Tyrant. He's got a rocket. He could have did it, but he ends up whiffing it. I'm able to get the melee. Still some sloppy hit fire on our part. So I see this single guy, but as I hop over the box, I realize it's two. I realize it a bit too late, and even dodging and trying to slide and get out of there, it's not good enough to get out of Lubu's way. So they begin to take C or maintain their control of C. I'm spawning in on B. Got a couple teammates trying to figure out what we can do to make sure that we maintain our advantage. Practically a 20-point lead, and I'm feeling good about that. Power's popping, got the hand cannon in hand, and fortunately this shield was able to save me. Otherwise, I certainly would have been dead. I'm in the room, lots of red. I'm feeling comfortable with the team. I'm ready to stay put. They're going to throw a stick over here, and I want to try to take it out. I don't land the shot, but they're already making plays. No more time to worry about it. I start moving into him, pre-dodge again to boost those abilities, give me the increased melee lunge. End up taking him out, I get proc health regen, but even with my boosted abilities and kill clip active, after hearing the sword swipe, I went ahead and decided it's not something I wanted to do. However, with a bit more distance between us and the cover right here, portal to my right, I feel confident engaging them, I'm able to maintain cover, strafe in and out, minimize the lines of sights on me, while still be able to see his head and put the damage on it. I begin pushing forward into the alley, feeling confident that I can make a difference with the team behind me, but end up running up into two hunters, one of which pops the shadow shot. I go ahead and commit, realize that it's a battle I'm not going to win, but I think at least we can get a trade, it'll even things out, which we do. I spawn on C, we're trying to maintain control of it. They've got 2 points right now, and they are climbing in points. This is the closest they've been nearly all match. I started getting a little sloppy, put myself in full view of Musical out there in the bridge with no cover to my advantage. He ends up taking me out very easily. There's no type of rebuttal from my end. So they're moving on over to C. And I spawned fairly close to him, so I'm eager to get on out of there. I'm moving over to A. I've got some teammates parallel with me. I'm only seeing a single part of red up here, so I go ahead and toss him the art, give him 90. He's smart. He dodges out. He gets himself some cover. Tries to minimize the lines of sight, but it's just not quite enough. I'm able to out-juke him. I want that power, but also with the control point, we need the advantage on our end as they are quickly climbing. So as soon as I am able to get this control point, I dash over to the power. This is the first time I'd be able to load up my slug shotting. I'm eager to make some plays with it. Go ahead, pull it out when I see this guy coming close. He's smart, he hops away, pull out the hand cannon instead, not able to land the shots quick enough, so he gets away. Just hanging out over here today. I'm seeing that they're capping C from us. I want to make some plays with the team. I don't want to overexpose myself, and I definitely want to get some shotgun kills. It's a very fun weapon to use, and boy, when it works, it feels great. But it's a very unforgiving weapon. As soon as you miss that first round, it's hard to follow up with the second round. I see red approaching from ahead. We're in an alleyway, so it's close quarters. Perfect time for a slug shotgun. I failed a pre-dodge, giving myself a boost to the abilities. I missed the first round, and sure enough, I go for the second. They're able to clear me out easily. I give him free rockets. They move over to A, and it's an easy cap for them. I'm spawning over here on B now. I've got a buddy with. We're going to go through portal. We got power popping. We definitely want to get our hands on it. There's also C to be able to cap. A melee takes him out. I've got plenty of red though. I've also got a super, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable in this room. I try to maximize how close they can get to me, so when I pop my super, they won't be able to run off. Unfortunately, I do not check the feed once more. I didn't see that they had a shadow shot. They go ahead and pop it. There's really not much for me to be able to do. I do try to minimize the lines of sight with that crate. I slide, I dodge, I clean up the sword, but I get sloppy. I want to get the kill. I underestimated the radius of that tether, and it was able to snag me, take me out of it. That's actually one of the worst plays that I've made in this, because right now it's such a clutch moment. It was important for me to be able to maximize that super, put as many points on the board, which I failed to do. Either way, we're 106, 106. It's a completely tied game with them having the zone advantage. An arc keeps me from moving any forward, so I start running over to B bridge. I run into a string of bad luck as I encounter this warlock here. I'm able to minimize the damage I take. Hop over here, I see this guy, end up dodging, avoiding that encounter, but I've got one more to contend with, and it's just too good for me to be able to handle. They end up pushing forward with a strong lead now, 6 points up, and all they got to get to is 125. They've got the zone advantage, so every time we die, we're giving them 2 points. It's important for us to get a cap. It's important for us to stay alive. Unfortunately, I missed this arc bolt. I tossed it in the corner. If I made it out of the doorway, it would have tagged it with 90. I was going to retreat knowing that it was going to pull power, but I see Buddy spawning behind me. Fortunately, he whiffs his rocket, so I move around from the side, but by this point, this Titan's coming in. Rattler comes out, but at range, it really doesn't work all that well. He pops the super, but he's weak enough where a melee takes him down. They actually used up 2 supers to be able to take me down, so I am pleased about that. We've got the zone advantage. We've got a 1-point lead. It is time to win the game, and I'm eager to do it. My team is as well. I spawn over here on C. We've got power. We're grouped together. It's time to move as a unit and make it happen. I'm moving forward, not getting too eager now that I'm seeing 2 guys ahead of me, so I think we've got the advantage. I hear the tether go off. I'm seeing power pop off. I see the red. In fact, I see that there's going to be 2 in there. And instead of hanging back with the hand cannon, getting the picks and allowing my buddies to shoot them from the side, I move in closer with the Rattler. I pull the power. I want to make a heroic play, but I don't end up doing it. I miss the precision shot with the slug. I don't utilize the kill clip that I had active. I didn't try to utilize my dodge, which I had at my advantage. And that death right there on my behalf was likely the deciding factor in us losing this round. But despite the loss, I still enjoyed it. I always do, especially with this loadout. The Criminal's Dagger and the Rattler do some great work, especially when you've got 6 Guardians on the map, especially when you've got control points to defend. I really like what Bungie's done here. The power and economy feels just right. The movement is choice. Everything's flowing really well, and I'm excited to see what else Bungie can bring to the table. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep commenting. I'm going to continue to learn. I'm going to continue to grow. If you guys want to follow along with me, then please do. And I'll be seeing you around. Thank you all. Bye.